Yes, we do need a Black History Month for so many reasons. And I'm sorry if you thought this video was going to be going in a different direction, but why don't you stay and listen to the few reasons that I have to tell you today. I'm not going to go through too many. There might be a part 2 to this video, but today I just want to tell you about 5 or 6 reasons why we need a Black History Month. These reasons are not in any order of importance or anything, but my first point I want to talk about is Black history is American history. The fact of the matter is, America would not be what it is today without Black people. And that's in so many different levels. You know, we have literally building America as slaves, and so many other ideas, so many inventions and music and so much other stuff. So we do need a month to take the time to celebrate these amazing and beautiful accomplishments of our community. My next point somewhat ties into the previous one, but Black history is relevant today. So many inventions, so many contributions to American society from Black people that are still relevant today. The worst part about it is we're not credited for it. Off of the top of my head, I can think of Lewis Latimer. If you don't know who he is, he created the filament for the light bulb. So basically, our light bulbs would be not as efficient as they are now and would not work as well as they do now without him. But how many people, if you ask on the street, would know who Lewis Latimer is? And that's the problem there. We need to display and celebrate these Black accomplishments, and more people need to know about them. Now I want to talk about a Eurocentrized educational system. I, as a sophomore, have gone through a Eurocentrized educational system. If you don't know what that means, it basically means that we're taught a lot about European history. While European history is a major component of world history, there is no good reason that we should have 5 chapters of European history and 1 of African and 1 of Asian when I'm in a world history class. That simply doesn't make sense. Part of the reason that we have a Eurocentrized educational system is because the history books are written by Europeans. As Americans, we should take a step back and be more inclusive and diverse in what we are teaching our students and who is teaching it to them. Now, my next point stems from a Eurocentrized educational system, and that's that people are still ignorant. There are people that this past summer just started finding out about the struggles that the people in the Black community go through, and that's not okay. One of the examples I want to use is hair. Everybody has hair, and as a Black person myself, my whole life I've known how white people's hair works. I've known how you wash it, what products you use for it, how it feels, how it looks like, and that was not something I chose to learn. It was forced upon me in commercials and TV. It's marketed everywhere. So why is it that on my first day of school, people have never seen a Black person's hair and want to touch it? That does not sit right with me, and it shouldn't sit right with you. The fact of the matter is, Black people exist in America. There should be no reason that people are still learning about Black people. We need to be more inclusive. Yet again, we need to be more inclusive, and there needs to be more general knowledge of Black people, Black culture, and Black accomplishments. And that goes for all other minority groups. On the other hand of the ignorance is people do know about African American and Black struggles and still are actively against it. That also is something that doesn't make sense. Black history and Black culture and Black people should be more normalized so the people that are against Black people and are anti-Black can be shunned down. One of my last topics I want to talk about is intersectionality within the Black community. There is no one way to be Black. There are Black men, there are Black women, there are Black LGBTQ people, there are Afro-Latinx people, there are Black Jewish people. There are so many different types of Black people. So people need to know, and including people within the Black community, need to know that there is not just one way to be a Black person. That needs to be more common knowledge to everybody, including people within the Black community. My final point that I want to make today is Black culture is very rich and very deep. Black culture is more than just your favorite Drake or Migos song, and Black history goes way deeper than just slavery. That needs to be, yet again, something that's common knowledge among all of Americans and people within the Black community. Black culture is so rich and so deep. So trust me when I say every month for the rest of your life, you're never going to run out of things to talk about on Black History Month. There is always something there for you to look into. So, to answer your question, do we really need a Black History Month? Yes, we definitely do. Thank you.